What was it? Was it that instance that bothered you, or was it accumulation of things where you just decided, yo, man, enough with these rappers?
Man, for the last 2 years, I work as an independent contractor, as a mitigation specialist, right? So I partner with a mitigation firm, Shannon Ross mitigation firm, and we work on capital murder and death penalty cases, right? So I work when the young nigga catch him a body,
Mm-hmm.
and he facing life, and he facing the death penalty, and he don't have any money to get an attorney, and he have a public defender. Well, some public defenders uh, petition the court for funding to hire a criminal defense mitigation specialist, right, to
Mm-hmm.
help present mitigating factors to the courts to get this young guy's life spared. So I'm the nigga that the mitigation specialist hire to go interview the nigga in jail
Mm.
to get the real story about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him the full consequences of what's going on, and tell him, say, nigga, these white folks really trying to help you. So if they wasn't trying to help you, nigga, I wouldn't be in here talking to you, nigga. I drove 4 hours to come talk to you, nigga, and I smoked weed the whole way, and I can't take these gold teeth out my mouth. Listen, nigga. So I go talk to the nigga in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So when I leave him, I set an appointment to go talk to his mother, to go find his football coach, his third grade teacher, anybody in the community that can tell me,
That could vouch for them.
that can tell me his life. What kind of kid was he? Was he molested? Was he beat on? Was he on medication? Was he in special education? So we go. So it's easier for them to hire me to do that, to really help their clients, because most black people not gonna open up to these white lawyers and these defense mitigation specialists, right? So I do this for the last 2 years. For the last 8 years, I've been working in the community, homie. I've been burying kids.
Mm.
I've been seeing when the young 15-year-old blood niggas die, how they mother ain't got no blood niggas helping them bury nobody. I see how they forgotten about. I'm going into juvenile detention centers. I'm teaching classes at the adult parole office, or the central parole office, where when a nigga get out of prison every Tuesday and Thursday, they got to come hear me talk. And then I grew up with killers.
Mm.
I'm not. Most niggas talk that shit, homie. From 14 to 21, I grew up. I grew up with killers. I grew up with children who committed some of the worst crimes, some of the most heinous crimes in the history of the state of Texas to this day.
Mm.
So I know what killers are like after they kill, right? So I see. I'm in an institution with 400 people. All them niggas wasn't solid. Some niggas told. Some niggas confessed. So, man, niggas talking, and I ain't never met a cold-blooded child.
Mm.
All the killers I grew up with niggas who killed their mamas and their daddies. I grew up with guys who raped 6-month-old babies.
Mm.
I grew up with a nigga who tortured an 80-year-old woman, fucked her, raped her, set her on fire. Man, I've never met a child with a cold-blooded heart. Nigga, we cried, we laughed, we were still children. So when I see that, I'm saying these niggas faking. Talking about,
Mm.
all, if I was 14, I would say, homie, the average human being have not seen a paint of blood leave nobody's body.
Mm.
Just, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't, the average human, at the funeral, they don't get close to the casket.
Yeah.
So let alone you want to tell me y'all go witness whatever. So let me say this, right? My convictions as a man, my convictions as a father. I have a teenage son. I have a pre-adolescent daughter. So my convictions, my convictions is what made me speak out about it. When I was once a kid who believed rappers was really gangster,
Mm.
I was brokenhearted and disappointed when I found out Ice Cube wouldn't like how he rapped.
Mm.
Man, I was heartbroken when I found out Tupac really didn't sell drugs and he was an art student. Man, I was heartbroken because I believed they was what they rapped about.
Mm.
And so they tricked me as a kid, homie. Them rapping niggas tricked me.
So you believe that they still tricking children to this day?
They still tricking children to this day because they won't get out of character.
Mm.
We don't see them get out of character. The only time we get to see them get out of character, at least for me, is when I went to Nipsey Hussle's funeral.
Mm.
I went to Nipsey Hussle's funeral with the Rolling 60s, with the original Crips, homie.
Mm-hmm.
T Manuel, Cappuccino, Big Sight, Barfoot Pookie, OG Skull, Raymond Washington's daughter, Ray Way. Man, homie, I went with the originals, Miss SS. So I got to see this shit up close and personal. And so I got to see Nipsey Hussle out of character. But he was in a casket. And as I listened and paid attention, I heard his mother speak of Aramis.
Mm.
I heard Farrakhan speak of Aramis. Stevie Wonder sung to Aramis. Lil Wayne's son, when he got up and spoke about the dream that he had about him, he said Aramis.
Mm.
Nigga, we celebrate Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was just rolling 60s. Aramis is the one that had the spirit to give back to his community.
Mm.
So these niggas won't ever get out of character, homie.
So what do you think about the artists who say, yo, I go back to the hood, I give back book bags and I give turkeys every year. I give back to my community. What about them?
He a lying motherfucker. yeah, every last one of them niggas is a lying motherfucker. They don't give shit back to the community. Matter of fact, nigga, fuck giving back to your community, nigga. Charity starts in the home.
Mm.
How the fuck you gonna come build your community up and your auntie need dope? It's a dope program you can put her in. Your grandmama need help. The family need a family business that you can put in place and say, hey, unc, you go run this. Grandmama, you run this. How the fuck you go build your community up, nigga, and overlook your family?
Damn, that woo. Send chills down my spine.
Man, nigga, fuck them nigga. Nigga, mama say charity starts in the home, nigga. How you gonna be out helping the community and you got cousins and aunties and uncles and people that need you, man? How you gonna go overlook them people?
Mm. When you said you said you said fuck Philly. Yeah. I know you don't really mean fuck Philly.
I mean, fuck Philly.
All the people in there though, but like all
man, I don't mean all the people, man. There's some good, hardworking folks that's not on the internet.
Okay, yeah. So clarify that, bro, because I don't want people to think because it is people from Philadelphia.
This is what I'm saying.
Okay,
Philadelphia, ain't that a white man name?
Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Till next time, peace.